Hey guys, welcome back to the channel again. This is a VR for Average Joe Survival. He subscribed to me probably 2 or 3 days ago, and you know, when someone subscribes, you know, I go over there and I see their channel. First thing I noticed was that he had lots of videos, and he had about, I don't know, 280 something subscribers. And the first one I saw was his giveaway for his 250 subscriber giveaway, which is a bonanza, as he says. And now I'm gonna tell you, I subbed the guy. He's just nice as he can be. People say I talk funny, but this guy here, I'm telling you right now, he's not from Arkansas. And but he has a wonderful channel. You've got to go check it out. Has lots of nice ideas. He has kind of this Drew Carey kind of appearance, you know, got his hair combed, and you know, he's a nice guy. But this is for his subscriber giveaway. Just a minute ago I checked it, he had 316. And for his contest, this is what he's got. He's got what he calls a blizzard bag, and he holds them up in his video. You'll see him do it. It looks like a big square thing of aluminum foil, and he mentioned that he was going to give one away, and then now he's giving 2 away. And he said they're expensive. Well, I'd never heard of a blizzard bag, so I pulled it up, and then it starts giving it to me like in euros, and I was like, I don't know, you know, what that is. So I pulled it up on Amazon, and I found it, and it's 48 bucks. And so he's not lying. That thing is not cheap whatsoever. But it is an emergency bag. Of course, you'd say blizzard. You're thinking it's got to be something to do with cold weather. And it's, you know, for an emergency. If you're caught out in really cold weather, to help you with hypothermia. And he said he wanted to see a video, which that's what I'm doing. I'm doing a video on how I would use something like that. Well, as many of you know, I'm going to start traveling, and probably will be considered a snowbird in the RV community, meaning that I'm going to do everything I can to stay away from snow. So I really, you know, probably wouldn't use the blizzard bag in the typical way that it's intended for. But I do know something that the blizzard bag would be excellent for. And that's why I would like to have one, or 2, is that since I'm going to be traveling a lot, and most of you folks out there that drive truck or have traveled a lot know that you are going to see a lot of accidents. And if you're out on the interstate and someone gets injured, whether it be someone in my vehicle or someone that's in another vehicle and I just happen to be passing by when it happens, the ambulance services are usually quite a ways away, and many times people are bleeding and they will go into shock. And you know, first thing you do is try to stop the bleeding. I know that as a first responder when I work for the police department. And then you've got to be concerned about the loss of blood and the patient going into shock. So usually the first thing they do is say, you know, cover them up, you know, try to keep them warm, talk to them, elevate their feet, you know, try to keep them calm, tell them everything's going to be okay, because just the stress of their injury could even make them go into shock. So I mean, and even if someone's just had a heart attack, you know, they can go into shock from the stress of it, especially if they are still conscious. So that would be an excellent thing for me to have in my vehicle while I am pulling my 5th wheel RV, and I would love to have them. And that is what my plans would be for the blizzard bag. And I want to thank Average Joe so much for this opportunity to get an opportunity to win the blizzard bag and bringing it to my attention. I had never heard of one, and I'll put a link down below for you guys here in the US, and there's several videos out there about how to use them and what they're used for. So thanks a lot again, guys, for watching. Go to Average Joe Survival and subscribe.